I'm going to Oxford today because I can. I just sat at home yesterday and I was like, what can I do tomorrow? And I thought I've always wanted to go to Oxford, but for some reason I've always had it in my mind that like I would need to book a weekend there and like stay in an Airbnb. And then I looked up and it's only an hour and a half drive, so I was like, I'm just gonna go. But then everybody I know is busy, so here I am going to Oxford on my ones. I found a private place to vlog and chat. Basically, you won't believe what just happened, the crazy thing. Wait, let me put my phone up somewhere. Perfect. Okay, basically, the weirdest thing just happened. I was walking down the street, and somebody that I had met like 7 years ago in a family holiday on Vietnam stood up and started walking towards me, and it took me a second, and I was like, oh my god, we had both followed each other on Instagram since that day on holiday, and she recognised me, and then we just sat and had coffee together, and all her like Oxford uni friends like came and sat down. Guys, I was living the Oxford University like academia fantasy Harry Potter for a minute there. It was crazy. I think there's a tour group about to come, so bye. Everything here is beautiful though, like it all just looks like this. Like what the hell? You'd think I was from a different country though. I'm responding to a telephone box right now. Wow. They're learning. Hey, me from the future with a fun history fact. So I actually learnt this later on in the day because I heard somebody else talking about it, but apparently the law with the bridge is that they supposedly, by legend, made the fat kids not use the bridge so that they would lose weight by using the steps. But apparently it's not true. But I think that's a funny story anyway. So maybe that's what the kids were learning about. Diagon Alley. That's so embarrassing. I feel like a scholar right now. Guys, the people here really abide by their stereotypes. Like, I've seen so much tweed. Honestly, Oxford is so cute. Like, look at this behind me. That's a hotel. This is ancient England. Next on the agenda is I'm gonna go to... Oh, I don't remember what it's called. But it's like somewhere where they filmed like the hallway in Harry Potter and like the Great Hall stuff. So I'm gonna go there. Because I think there's a lecture going on in there. I can hear posh people speaking. Honestly, like when I say people abide by their stereotypes, like everybody here either has like a really, really posh accent or is speaking a different language. Like everybody here looks clever. There's like scarves, berets, trench coats. Like I've got real imposter syndrome right now because I'm dressed like this. And I keep tripping over my own jeans. Anybody fancy a game of Quidditch? I do. You'll never guess what I've got in my headphones right now. That's right, the Harry Potter soundtrack. Wow. I mean, like, wow, like, come on. Guys, try to recognize this. That's the Great Hall, look at that. I just got told off for sitting down there by Mum with the list. These are literally the Harry Potter corridors. Wow. You must be the youngest thinker of the century.
Every the century, according to McGonagall.
In this corridor. Wow. 45 minutes of my life well spent. £20 though. Seemed a bit steep, if you ask me. Right, the plan now is to go to this like covered market thing because I want lunch and I also need a wee, so there's a toilet somewhere. Just enjoying a mozzarella, pesto and tomato flatbread. Okay, back in the car. Had a great day in Oxford. Let me give you my rundown thoughts and opinions. So first of all, it's beautiful. Like everywhere you look, it's like old England, posh buildings, like big, like it is something like out of Harry Potter. I would actually say if I was like not from this country and wanted to like visit England to see England, or like romantic England, storybook England, I would go to Oxford over London any day of the week. Like, maybe that's my personal opinion because I actually hate London, but my other opinions, it's exactly what the stereotypes are. The people, everything. Like, I cannot tell you the amount of conversations I heard today from like good looking, smart dressed scholar students, like, was crazy. Like, you literally walk everywhere and you see these people who are like, oh, I'm writing my paper about blah, 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 blah. It really is giving like Saltburn. What else was I going to say? Oh, it is expensive. I did just spend loads of money, not gonna lie. Although I could have avoided that. It's just because I actually feel like I got scammed. When the woman asked me to pay, she was like £2.30, and I was like, yeah, great, £2.30. Bing. She meant £2.30 time slot. Maybe that's just me being stupid. But then I looked at my phone and it said I just spent £20 on an entry ticket, and I was like, huh? Overall, lovely city, lovely vibes. I feel like probably a few more things to do if you're not by yourself. Like, you could go to like a nice little bar, like a pub. I feel like that's very much the vibe, but I'm not going to go and sit in a pub by myself, unfortunately. And I've just realised I've been vlogging for 3.5 minutes and not been following my map, so I could be anywhere right now. Okay, I am going the right way. But I'll end the vlog here because that's it for my solo day out. Great first time visiting Oxford. 9 out of 10. Would recommend to a friend over London. Okay, bye.